Minister Menaka Sanjay Gandhi to give the inaugural address.
Indian Ambassador, Mrs. Bose Harrison, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be here. It's my first trip to Sweden and it's a beautiful place. It gives me great pleasure to be here with all of you at the launch of Namaste Stockholm. This event brings to Sweden a flavor of India, and I saw the program today and it's completely chock-a-block with the most amazing dances and music and well, Namaste is also the actual Sanskrit meaning is actually the divinity in me recognizes the divinity in you, and it would be a good way to start our relationship culturally between India and Sweden. While the Vedas form the very foundation of our culture, India has been one of the most assimilative cultures of all times, of all countries. We have adopted and assimilated the cultures of invaders, refugees, and nomads for 3,000 years. Right from the Aryans to the Sri Lankans, the Afghans, the Bangladeshis, the Burmese, the Thais, all of us form part of India. What we have today is a true example of socio-cultural unity and diversity, which we present to you. Sweden woke up to India in the 17th century when the Swedish East India Company was established to develop trade in Southeast Asia. Reaching India from Gothenburg was a far bigger challenge in those days than reaching India from Britain. A total of 130 expeditions were made from Sweden to India during 1731 to 1813. I salute the spirit of the Swedes that they managed to reach us crossing such difficult waters, more so because the trips took 2 years, and these journeys involved competition from the British, French, German and Dutch, competing for trade rights with all the other countries. I am happy to learn that what started in the 17th century has today resulted in a bilateral trade of almost $2 billion per year between India and Sweden. Sweden's presence in modern-day India goes back to 1903, when Ericsson provided the first switching system to India. Wimco has been a household name since 1923. We all grew up with Wimco matches. Relations between India and Sweden are founded on the strong basis of shared democratic values, love of freedom in every form, and openness to outsiders. The political ties between India and Sweden go back to 1949, and the first high-level contact between the two countries took place in 1957 when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, visited Sweden. India and Sweden have also been collaborating in large numbers of areas through formal agreements, including those on investment, double taxation, healthcare, environment, and renewable energy. In this background, an event like Namaste Stockholm acquires a special significance of its own. This event will give you the flavor of what India is and its cultural heritage. For me, being here today is a special privilege because I'm in a country which is now pioneer of women and children's rights. I admire the Swedish approach to gender equality, especially the participation of women in the political process. Today, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we are on a high growth path and we are reconnecting with the entire world so that we can participate in the global process of development. The government has undertaken a very ambitious program to link every section of society to this process. And this includes initiatives on empowerment and the safety of women, development and protection of children. And Sweden has a long history of investments in India. Trade-wise, we are Sweden's, it's important to us and I'm sure, but we are Sweden's 29th most important country.
Let's make it the 10th, man.
Yes, why not? Currently, there are 170 Swedish companies working in India like Electrolux, Ericsson, ABB, Alfa Laval, Volvo. I'm not going to take up more time because I know You all want to start the day and not listen to these boring speeches, but I thank our ambassador to Sweden, Srimati Banashri Bose, and all of you here. And have a good day and enjoy all those amazing dances and music that we have for you. I'm told that this morning's yoga went very well, and I was just speaking to the gentleman who arranged it all and said that one of our great achievements in recent times is that Prime Minister Modi has made Yoga Day. The UN has recognized Yoga Day as an international day. And so we will be celebrating it in India as well, of course, where it came from. Thank you again.